Well, hey, gang, welcome back. Day 4 of the 12 days of your boy Joey's Cocktail Hour. It is mine, not Riley's. Who even is Riley? I don't even know who that guy is, you know? Good guess. Your guess is as good as mine, but I don't know why I said good guess. You didn't even guess. You can't talk to me right now. You're in the video. You're in the screen. How you doing in there? How's it going? Doing good? Having a good Christmas? Good. All right, my friends. Well, today we are making a classic cocktail. One of the most classic cocktails in my eyes, and I think many people would agree. So the cocktail today we are making is the classic daiquiri. You know, a lot of people like strawberry daiquiris and like fruity daiquiris and stuff. This is just the classic. It's made with 3 ingredients: rum, lime juice, and sugar or simple syrup, which we're going to be using. But you can use real sugar, whatever you like. So let us get right to it. I got some limes up in this, and we're going to get chopping on some limes. So our goal is going to be 1 ounce of lime juice. I purchased 3 limes because I don't know about wherever y'all live. Here in the desert in Nevada, limes are kind of expensive. The only place I get a good price on limes is at the Mexican grocery store. And it's really good price there. But I also have to drive a fair ways to get there. So it's not really worth it, you know, when you factor in your time, the gas prices and all that, you know, you save some money, but at what cost? Gas. And gas is not cheap, let me tell you guys. Well, it's not bad. I paid $2.86 here in Nevada, which some of you guys, if you live in like Mississippi or something, that probably sounds outrageous. But if you live in California, you're probably thinking, wow, gas under $3, that's insane. And I tend to agree with you because it's been a hot minute since we had gas even over here that was less than $3. So right now, I am squeezing some limes. If you couldn't tell, now you can tell because I'm showing you. And we need 1 ounce, like I said. So let's see if we can get that ounce. I almost bought 2 limes, and I'm pretty darn sure 2 limes would not have been enough. So my instinct when I was at the grocery store, I was there, and I said, you know what? I should get 3. And, you know, I'm a prepared kind of guy. And, you know, when you prepare for something, right? When you over-prepare for something and it works out well, you feel like a genius, right? Like for me, one of the things I did, you know, I have friends all over the world, and I sent some packages internationally this year for Christmas, right? For Christmas gifts. And one of the things I did is I sent them very early, like a month before Christmas. And, you know, that seems like a little overkill, right? However, they just barely got there this week, like a couple days before Christmas. So, oops, that's too much. So it worked out, you know. It was over planning, but you know what? It worked out. So I have an extra lime. I got 1 ounce of lime juice with what I had. So silly me. Oh well. I'm just gonna chop up some slices for this one to put in my beverage a little bit. Then maybe I'll save the others for, I don't know, some tequila shots later. You guys like a good lime wedge after your tequila shot? Man, that hits real good. All right. So we've got our 1 ounce of lime juice going in the shaker right there. 2 ounces of the best white rum on the market, in my humble opinion. I mean, there's probably something that costs like $200 better, but this is like a $30 bottle, and it's freaking good. So, you know. Do you know? Do you know? I hope you know. Ooh, we're running thin on white rum as well. I don't even know if I have enough. Look how little's left there. All right, Joey, time to buy some ingredients. Okay, got that. We need simple syrup. So I like ½ ounce of simple syrup. You can do 3/4 of an ounce if you like your drink sweet. I tend to not. So we're going to do closer to the 0.5 ounce, a little over. You know, again, whatever you like, whatever your heart desires, you can do. Also, I pulled a Riley. I forgot to get ice. Give me 1 second, please. So the ice doesn't go in the cup, it goes in the shaker, and then you just shake it a lot so it gets cold. Apologies, I did so many things to prepare for this recipe, and then I screwed up the ice. What a guy. But, you know, again, sometimes you gotta pull a little Riley. We love that kid, right? We love that kid. He's a good kid. He's not here with me and my parents right now on Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas, it's the 28th today. But so anyway, you shake it up. We shook it up nice and good. Should be cold. Let's pour it in our pretty looking glass here. Kind of a Christmassy glass, to be honest with you. It's a fairly Christmassy glass. The one bad thing about these is they're a little tall. So they kind of, aesthetically, it doesn't look good because the drink is like half empty. But I like the glasses anyway. And then we'll just put a couple wedgies in there. Again, not the most aesthetically pleasing. I've never been a real, like, I've been making drinks a long time for people, right? I've never been a real, like, visual, like, you know, make the drink super pretty kind of guy. They taste good, I promise you that. But visually, not my strong suit. I'm not much of an artist. But, you know, I can make a drink. So, cheers to the classic daiquiri. Let us see how this tastes. It's classic. Yes, indeed. I do wonder, would I add a little bit more simple syrup? Maybe I would err toward the 0.75? I'm not sure. It is quite good. It's going to get a 7.8. Real close to that 8 range. Real delicious. I quite enjoy this. Classic. Classic drink. Limey. Nice and tart. Again, I don't know if I would want it a little sweeter, but it's good. Real good. Could I push it higher in any way? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's about as good as a daiquiri is going to get for me. It's never going to be my favorite drink. Once again, I'm sorry. I'm a tequila guy. But do I think it's delicious? Absolutely, dude. It's tasty as heck. So yeah, that's all I've got for you. I mean, basically, you're right. It's a mojito without the mint. I'll always be a mojito guy. Add that mint in there for me. But this, also freaking tasty. But hey, my friends, that's just my 2 cents. We will see you tomorrow.